Mr. Chairman, thank you very, very much, and Ranking Member Simpson, members of this House Appropriations Subcommittee. Thank you for providing me the opportunity to testify before you today. My name is Michael A. Nutter. I'm Mayor of the City of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm delighted to be here on Arts Advocacy Day, representing the United States Conference of Mayors and cities all across America. I'm also pleased and honored as well to be in support of Rocco Landesman at the NEA, Robert Lynch, Americans for the Arts, and of course our great President, Mayor Couts, and our Executive Director, Tom Cochran, the U.S. Conference of Mayors. I'm here to ask the subcommittee to approve a budget request of $180 million for the National Endowment for the Arts for the creation, preservation, and presentation of the arts in America. Philadelphia is truly a city of neighborhoods, and I can assure you that in every neighborhood in our city, you can see the presence and feel the impact of the arts. The arts anchor our neighborhoods. They're an integral part of our civic identity, a vital part of the fabric of the Philadelphia community life, and a key ingredient in the education and enrichment of our children and a major sector of our economy. There are millions of dollars spent on the arts in the Philadelphia region, supporting thousands of jobs. It is a major sector of our economy, and with the new arrival of institutions like the Barnes Foundation, it will grow larger still. To give you some context, more than 40,000 people in Philadelphia depend on art and culture for their livelihoods in Philadelphia. Shortly after taking office in 2008, I demonstrated my commitment to the arts by reestablishing, as I'd committed as a candidate, reestablishing the Office of Arts, Culture, and the Creative Economy, and by creating the position of Chief Cultural Officer. I'm joined here today by my Chief Cultural Officer, Gary Stoyer, and his deputy, Maura Bailson. The office gives the public a single point of contact for the arts and creative industries and an enthusiastic partner in creative problem solving. As a city, we seek to employ the arts to strengthen city services and improve the lives of Philadelphians. I increased the allocation to the Philadelphia Cultural Fund, the city's arts grant-making body, from $2.2 million to $3.2 million in my first year. Even in tough times, cultural organizations can be a catalyst to population growth, workforce development, and a strong economy. Furthermore, I established the Mayor's Cultural Advisory Council and appointed a distinguished group of cultural leaders who are an incredible resource to me and to this newly created office. The Council's role is to make sure we are truly representing and addressing the needs of the arts community and the public. In addition to supporting and nurturing the arts community in Philadelphia, I'm always looking for creative ways the arts can help us achieve our larger visionary goals. I applaud NEA Chairman Rocco Landesman for his commitment to working across agencies at the federal level. Likewise, we in Philadelphia see the value, and we have been looking to the arts as a tool to strengthen programs and services across our city departments, especially in the areas of health, housing, prisons, planning and economic development, transportation, and education. Just last Friday, our Philadelphia Streets Department organized an event to promote our new anti-litter campaign called Unlitter Us, a movement to clean up Philadelphia, and it featured the talents of spoken word poets and musicians. Through our internationally renowned Mural Arts program, Philadelphia uses art to improve public safety, education, and youth development. Mural Arts works with our court system, our prisoner reentry program, and other groups to build healthy, sustainable neighborhoods using community-based public art projects. Each year, the Mural Arts program works with more than 100 communities and employs more than 300 artists, revitalizing open spaces and remediating blight with colorful and innovative public arts projects. To date, Philadelphia has nearly 3,000 public murals throughout our city. The city has truly earned the nickname, the City of Murals. Arts education is critical to the success of our education goals. This year, the city's Philadelphia Cultural Fund launched a new program, the Youth Arts Enrichment Program, to foster youth engagement in the arts. The program will distribute $350,000 in grants to exemplary arts education programs. Also, through a newly created organization, Arts Rising, there is a commitment to improving and expanding equitable access to arts education for all children in the greater Philadelphia region. Several weeks ago, I announced the recipients of the Creative Industry Workforce Grants, a new and groundbreaking program funded through the Community Development Block Grant, CDBG, from the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act. This program is a partnership among Philadelphia's Office of Arts, Culture, and the Creative Economy and our Philadelphia Department of Commerce and other city agencies. 8 creative businesses receive grants ranging from $20,000 to $100,000 for construction or renovation of affordable artist workspaces, performance spaces, and creative multi-tenant spaces. From a pool of $500,000 of our CDBG money, grants for capital improvements will stimulate our economy. Businesses were selected based on their ability to serve low and moderate income neighborhoods and to create permanent jobs. This exciting new program is already serving as a national model for the use of CDBG funds for the arts and creative sectors. Many of Philadelphia's acclaimed museums, visual arts, historic sites, theaters, dance companies, music organizations, universities, and arts education organizations are the recipients of NEA funding. This funding supports the creation of new works of art, both visual and performance. It fosters collaborations between organizations, supports education programming, funds research and marketing efforts, the creation of public art, and free and low-cost access to museums and theaters. In the case of the ARRA funding, NEA funds saved jobs. This year, Philadelphia organizations also received funding through a $50 million allocation to NEA from the ARRA. The Philadelphia Museum of Art, one of the largest museums in the country with a remarkable collection, notable exhibit programs, and exemplary arts education programs, received some of these dollars. Its free and low-cost programs are accessible to all Philadelphians, made possible with your support. The internationally acclaimed Philadelphia Orchestra produces Arts in the Park, a series of performances in Philadelphia's Fairmount Park, our Mann Center for the Performing Arts, as well as free neighborhood concerts throughout the city. Both organizations are funded by the NEA. The Kimmel Center and its many resident companies, located in the heart of our downtown arts district, is also funded by the NEA. One of the resident companies, Philadanco, hosted the 22nd Annual International Conference of Blacks in Dance in partnership with the University of the Arts in Philadelphia, again funded by a grant through the NEA. This conference brought together dance professionals from all across the United States, Canada, and the Caribbean to network, strategize, and share their artistic experiences. And while there has been some criticism about the use of recovery funding for arts organizations, I cannot more strongly emphasize and reiterate my support for organizations and initiatives funded through the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act. Philadelphia organizations such as Pig Iron Theater Company and Spiral Q Puppet Theater are award-winning, highly regarded, and successful businesses that are important members of Philadelphia's economy. These organizations receive grants directly through NEA for the purpose of saving real jobs for real Philadelphians. The city's Office of Arts, Culture, and Creative Economy also partnered with the Greater Philadelphia Cultural Alliance to distribute $225,000 to organizations as job retention grants. 10 organizations received grants and 10 jobs were saved as a result. There's been overwhelming support from Philadelphia's civic leaders and residents for these investments in the arts. The recovery funding provided by the NEA was spent efficiently and made an immediate impact in Philadelphia. There's just no question that this money was spent well. I believe that annual funding from NEA is essential to strengthening and transforming our communities. Lastly, this year marks the 25th anniversary of the Mayor's Institute on City Design, a program of the United States Conference of Mayors, the National Endowment for the Arts, and the American Architectural Foundation. We're very excited about NEA's grant program, the MICD 25, which will provide up to $250,000 to cities using the arts as part of the plan to create and sustain livable communities. On his recent visit to Philadelphia, Chairman Landesman toured the Crane's Art Building, the Crane Arts Building, a 120,000 square foot multi-tenant arts facility in a former plumbing supplies building. Chairman Landesman called Philadelphia a leader in reshaping our post-industrial communities into arts communities. I am, of course, honored by this statement, but we're also challenged, and now we must continue our progress forward in this area. We look forward to our federal partner, the NEA, as not just a funder, but also as a policymaker in recognizing how these and other initiatives can impact the health and vitality of cities all across America. Through my work with the U.S. Conference of Mayors, I know that mayors all across the country share our mutual support for the NEA. The NEA is at work in Philadelphia and many other communities across America. Its programs have tremendous impact on our citizens' lives and on our local economy. The NEA is critical for the continued development of American cities as centers of art and culture. When properly funded, NEA can foster artistic excellence for generations to come. It is a great honor for the City of Philadelphia that I'd have this opportunity to give testimony today. Thank you very much.